One more hit. Videos are uploading. You hear the tree sentinel out there. It would be streaming, but it's not. It is live, okay. Just checked. Make sure chat is working. Let's check. That is. Okay. So we're live. Let me. Actually, this video is uploading. While I'm doing that, I'm going to send out the live to my friends. All right. Let's go work on this stuff that Robert told me. What happened? My dog just got up and jumped over him. What? It's okay. Okay. This dude's tired. It's not even like, dude. It's not. A little bit. I need to go to the bathroom. Do you have to go to the bathroom? What's your... All right. So... see. Might have to make an Instagram or a TikTok soon to start promoting channels. I put a beacon. Okay. Oh, my game is super laggy. What the heck? It's getting better. Let's go. Let's go to the beacon. So I gotta start looking at other parts of the map to get new stuff. And as you can see, I got this weapon. I think it's called the Twin Blade. It's pretty cool. I don't know what weapon I'm sticking with yet, but for now, I'm just gonna rock with this one. This one's pretty cool. See, like, that's sick. I had a couple other ones I'm pretty sure I found. All is not recording or streaming. So let's go.
Help us out, Cully.
What was that? What, this?
Yeah, you there. Stop
Some...
pretending you can't see me.
Bro, I can't what is that? I can't...
Why won't anyone look me in the eye?
You're invisible.
I'm not that ugly, am I?
Bro, where is he? Why? What is going on? Bro, where did that guy go?
Oi! You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
I don't see him. Oh,
What'd you go and do that for?
that was him.
Oh, yes.
What the heck is that?
Some clod turned me into a tree.
There's a rat.
Breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was
Bok?
pushed out of the cave. Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave...
This is so weird.
And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me.
A mushroom.
Well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value.
Okay, go ahead.
Might be of some real use to you, I reckon.
Huh?
Right. I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them. So I have to gather myself. My knees start knocking, just thinking about that god-awful cave on the shore. Right. I'll need a moment.
Okay, so he has to, assuming I'll come back like another time and I'll have it. Let's go to this beacon. There's gotta be a way to get across, right? The map. Which, yeah, seems like at the end of here. I should pick this up. Almost fell off right there. What the heck is that down there? I almost fell down there too. Can I scale this? Hmm. there's a bridge all the way over there. I'm tripping. Let's go over there. It's a big dude. Is he on a? That's a horse. It's huge. He is inevitably going to attack me, though. I don't want to fight him. I take that dude's stuff. That's all. So he gave me that mushroom. I can just find that on the ground. We're not doing that. This place is kind of wild. Let's move down. Side of Grace. Probably should hit that. That's a big bear. There's bears here. I don't like this. I'm gonna grab this thing quick. Oh, he heard me. He heard me. What is that? Oh my gosh! W grinder? Yep, of course, brother. What is that? What is that thing? The heck? So Rob, I'm kind of following what the guy said in the video. I'm trying to figure out where to go next. Let's go to this tree. It's gonna have something for me apparently underneath, so let's check it out. That's scary. Not happy. Trying to pull out my map. There it is. Okay, that's not us. Okay, I don't know what those are at all. I honestly have no idea what those are. Here. Where do I put the other beacon? A second, ready to take off. I don't see it. It's gonna bother me if I don't see it. Right. If you're a wondrous psychic, is that what it's a wondrous psychic? What is that? You're a wondrous psychic? What is that this thing? When you drink it, whatever you chosen gives you. Drink it, whatever you chosen give you that boost. Okay. Like a weapon or something, or like what? There's another one. Oh, here we go. This is what you're talking about. Oh, okay. It's like an Empoleon combat. And what? How do I create this? What do I need to do? Oh, that is all I need to do. Okay. There we go. Scared the crap out of me. So, just keep moving. That's a huge dragon with a huge wyvern action. It's crazy looking. It's far too slow. Oh my gosh. Is that the body of a dragon? Dude, Rob, is that a whole dragon right there? It's huge. It's wild. Let's cut left here. Just go, go, go. Don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this, but we're gonna try.
Hey, there's a sleeping dragon.
Yeah. I just saw a sleeping dragon.
Oh, you're falling. You're doing the thing right now.
Oh, what? Was I not supposed to go down here? Oh, yeah.
No, you get that and then you let them kill you.
Let them kill me?
Yeah. No, I was just following this whole. Just let it kill you.
I didn't know you had work.
Yeah, I have work tonight. Oh, at 10 though. I'll be fine when I get back.
You said what?
I'll be fine when I get back, but I gotta go.
Okay.
Later.
See you later, man.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm supposed to die to that.
around here, and just below you'll find Radagon's Sorceress, a talisman that will buff your stats. At this point, you can just let the rats kill you. So we're going to equip that talisman in our inventory slot, and it's going to boost our vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity by 5 each. But it actually...
Wow, that's actually really good. How do I... It's not letting me equip it.
And then dodge. So we're going to equip that talisman in our inventory slot. It's going to boost our vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity by 5 each. But it actually increases the damage you take by 15%. But with this equipped, we can now use the flail that we got earlier. If you also hold down Y button and press light attack, you can two-hand the flame. If you then use the left trigger, you'll be able to do 15%. But with this equipped, we can now use the flail that we got earlier. If you also hold down the Y button and press light attack, you can two-hand the flame. If you then use the left trigger, you'll be able to do a special attack, which drops bleed really, really quickly. Alternatively, you can use the katana, but it is much, much slower. Now if you turn around, you see a massive dragon. It is possible to farm this dragon repeatedly for millions of rune, but please do listen carefully to this next bit because you can easily mess it up. So you're going to ride over to the dragon and stand roughly where I am, near the end of its tail. Now we can stand on these mushroom things and start attacking. If we use the flame special attack, it will build up the bleed effect much faster, causing it to hemorrhage, dealing 30,000 damage, which is a percentage of the dragon's total damage. If you don't have a bleed weapon, this will almost be impossible and take you a long time to kill the dragon. And start attacking. If we use the flame special attack, it will ride over to the dragon and stand roughly where I am, near the end of its tail. Now we can stand on these mushroom things and start attacking. If we use the flame special attack, it will build up the bleed effect much faster, causing it to hemorrhage, dealing 30,000 damage, which is a percentage of the dragon's total health. If you don't have a bleed weapon, this will almost be impossible and take you a long time to kill the dragon. So we're just going to keep using the flail to drop the bleed effect, waiting for our stamina to regenerate each time, and then doing it again. You can also use the Wondrous Flask to boost your stamina further, so you can get this done even faster. But eventually the dragon will get low on health, and since it's percentage-based damage, it's always going to reach this point, with the last chunk of health left. At this point, it's really important that you get on your mount, and you just start attacking the dragon normally. Make sure you got the last bit of the tail and you know where the site of grace is behind you. And then position yourself right next to the tail and carry on attacking. Eventually, the dragon's tail will flinch exactly like this. And as soon as that happens, you need to sprint as fast as you can back to the resting spot of grace. And then hop off your horse and spam the Y button to rest. This will trigger the dragon to reset, but you'll also get the 50,000 runes from killing it as well. But as you can see, when I turn around, the dragon is still alive and I have 50,000 runes. So you can do this.
How am I just supposed to do this until oh, it's patched? So am I not gonna get runes for killing it? Or for doing the... Okay. Just do it one time, okay with that. Will it attack me? At all? No realm? Like if I just finish it, will it attack me? video he says to like run away as if it's gonna like attack. Oh, okay. Wow, that did a lot. It's asleep forever. Damn, that's sad. This thing's like glued to the ground. Killed it. Right? Yeah, that's. I mean, hold on. Probably a good thing though. Put it out of its misery. Oh, this is so gross though. Like this is what was growing under its body. That is actually so disgusting. Did I get the rent? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Over and over again, repeat an estimate 100,000 runes. And each run is going to take you 4 minutes and give you 50,000 runes each time. So with these 100,000 runes, I'm going to level up. These are going to be our stats. We have 20 vigor, 11 mind, 18 endurance, the 18 strength, and 17 dexterity are a requirement to build Bloodhound's Fang. Then we have 9 intelligence, and then this build needs 12 faith for the Bloodflame Blade spell. If you're wondering, it is not worth getting 15 faith Flame grant me strength. It's okay in boss fights, but the bonus fire damage you get in open mind, 18 endurance, the 18 strength, and 100,000 runes, I'm going to level up. These are going to be our stats. We have 20 vigor, 11 mind, 18 endurance, the 18 strength, and 17 dexterity are a requirement to build Bloodhound's Fang. Then we have 9 intelligence, and then this build needs 12 faith for the Bloodflame Blade spell. If you're wondering, it is not worth getting 15 faith. Flame grant me strength. It's okay in boss fights, but the bonus fire damage you get is minimal because it's scaled from your base stat, and this build doesn't hurt many points of the faith. We're also going to have 10 arcane, so we'll be able to use Bloodflame Blade later. And by the way, arcane doesn't scale the bleed damage of this weapon, so do not level up arcane. We'll be leveling up again later, but now that's more than high. By the way, arcane doesn't scale the bleed damage of this weapon, so do not level up arcane. We'll be
Baller's Blessing? Olikins? Is that this? I need to get more runes to be able to finish the upgrades.
leveling up stations. It's a really good. But most importantly, we need to speak to the merchant again and ask him about that, which is really good enough to get the blood back.
We'll use it when what? Use it now? Like consume it now? I guess I need to kill more things. Because I have to get it. I don't have enough. I have like 25k. Is there an easy way to get the 25k? I still need like a lot of rooms to be able to do the rest of the upgrades he said. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Use it now. So how long does that last? Forever? need the rest of that 25k. So what should I do for that? Oh, okay. I see. For getting held. Um, and then how should I get the rest of those runes? Because is there something I can kill around here? Like, can I kill that dragon? That'll give me enough, or no? This in the video it says I need 100k runes. I upgraded as much as I can, but I still need 50k more, or 25k, or 20k, I guess if it's right, because I have 5k. Well, could I use these gold runes and sell them? Not sure.
By the way, Arcane doesn't scale the this build needs. To do this, we must fast travel back to the Church of Heaven.
Okay, so I need to fast travel back to that anyway, so maybe I can. There. I can sell that stuff and see if I can.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
So all these. Hold on, that's a lot.
Goodbye.
Let's 18, 18. The last thing I need is arcane. So I need to get more. Maybe I can fight the tree sin. Or I could fight the monkey over here. I'm going for a couple times. Yeah, so I just need that one last stat. That's I forgot how much he gives. But I'll just keep doing what he said, and then if I run into a problem, then I'll know I have to get there.
Resting spot. Once you arrive, you'll find Rihanna sitting on the wall here. You can tell her to, and you'll be unstoppable. But most importantly, we need to speak to the merchant again and ask him about the how.
Care to buy something?
So,
I am of a nomadic people, selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
how do I?
Goodbye for now.
In those words that we heard earlier. He will then teach us the future. This build for Torrent's new master, and she'll actually give you the Spirit Calling Bell and Wolf Spirits, which are really good for distracting any boss that you might struggle with in the future. This build really doesn't need it though, because it's overpowered enough without it, but if you're struggling, just throw these in too, and you'll be unstoppable. But most importantly, we need to speak to the merchant again.
I'm supposed to do like an emo or something. How do I do emotes? I forgot what I did. Um, I have to kill him to get that? Mistwood, I have to go over there and hear it? Where are the Mistwood ruins? So I have to go in there and listen for the howling? Let's see. I'm bad for doing that. Listen for the howling, I guess. No, quiet. No bark. Reggie. Listen for the howling or something? my gosh. Scared the crap out of me. Okay, I hear that. I hear howling. So that's what must have... Yeah, that must be what I needed to hear. Ah! Ah! What the hell? Oh, there's more. Can I just fast travel out of here? Oh, I just farted. Oh, I can't open the map. I'll use this. This is perfect. Yeah.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. The howl of a wolf in the mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Okay, so I'm supposed to snap my fingers. What am I doing? Where's the finger snap one? Where is it? So let's... It's okay.
And asking about the howling to the Mistwood ruins all the way in the east here. We're going to place a beacon right there, and then we're going to fast travel back to the Third Church of Marika, just down the road to the north there. Once you arrive, you can just follow the path south to the beacon. I'm going to skip ahead since you've already been there and you know where. Beacon right there, and then we're going to fast travel back to the Third Church of Marika, just down the road to the north there. Once you arrive, you can just follow the path south to the beacon. I'm going to skip ahead since you've already been there and you know where it is. Once you do reach the Mistwood ruins, though, you're going to see a wolf on top of that ruin howling, and you can now open your menu, navigate to your remotes, and then press swap on your remotes to select the new finger snap emote that you just got taught. Now you test this emote or just use it nearby the ruins, the wolf named Blade will drop down a... You think you know something about Clash Royale? I don't know, who's this character?
boy. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrow. He fled somewhere nearby. Also, I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrow is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrow is not in need of a...
Yeah, okay.
They drop down in preaching. Just listen to everything he has to say. What's super fun? Here, you can actually browse him in the acts. Alistair in the same room. Just turn around the corner. Sleeping soft here. Easily jump past into the same day when you find the axe talisman and the lots of hidden gems. It increases your confidence axe by another 10%. That also stacks with the last spins. Next slip and then go past the bats and around the edge of the lane towards the edge around the rapids outside. You see there's an archway in the room, and if you go inside, there's a small inside that's in the center. Just get the rapid next to it.
Have that.
Actually leave this late. Now go south out the road towards this big stone archway. There's actually an NPC under here.
Oh my, oh my! Okay, he's a lot more angry than I thought. I could have killed him. I got clapped. Reggie? No. So just sitting at the window around.
Slot down in this mill as a really good alternative weapon. Even though you can still get that weapon if you follow this quest line. Alternatively, even if you do kill him, you can actually still get his arm set as well. So you actually don't miss that much like getting him and grabbing that weapon. But for this guy, we don't need to do that. We're just going to continue onwards under the archway and head east around this battle.
The guy said you don't have to. He said it just drops you that sword earlier or something that he has. Just not talk to him. Oh, he's aggressive now. Jeez, okay. Okay, I can't do anything.
Site of Grace. And once we rest here, we can then that again. And just to the south, you'll see there is a stone circle that marks the map. Just put another beacon there. This is actually the next boss we need to kill. The build's main weapon, Deep Beloved House Fan. So head up the hill towards that beacon.
Uh oh, Rob. I gotta fight him. My worst enemy. Oh no. I gotta fight that one dude who's clapping my cheeks. Oh wait, no, I think this is a different one.
Once we reach the center of the stone circle, we can enter the boss arena by space. Here we can then summon Blade to help on his summon sign on the ground here. Even if you're offline, once we reach the center of the stone circle, we can enter the boss arena by space. We can then summon Blade to help on his summon sign on the ground here. Even if you're offline, it still works. Honestly, it just makes the entire fight really, really easy. In fact, Blade is so strong, he can kill the Bloodhound Knight or Barrel on his own.
Okay. Let's do it. So it's like the upside down, like this shit's just an alternate dimension that exists kind of in the same place. Alright. And now we're about to fight together.
Darrow, rotting in a cell is no true justice. No. This is where it ends for you.
Oh, whoa, 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 I almost died. Oh! Ah! Got him! I did it. That was super easy, and obviously I had a lot of help. That's fine.
He does so much points damage. That super weapon. So you can easily run in and critical hit the boss after he gets staggered from. I suggest using a few jump attacks and taking advantage of each time it's staggered. It's a very easy fight, and like I said, you can get this far without killing anything because Blade literally killed this boss for you. Once the boss is defeated, you can then get the Bloodhound Fang weapon. So make sure you equip it and then
Right, I
they
have to work for it, but it's done.
heal them
Don't
would
say
you
I'm
with
not a
the
man of my word.
Smithing Stone 2, which we
Yeah,
need to
you're right.
upgrade our special weapon. But first, to do that, we need to get our weapon buff. So to do that, we need to use the heal them reward you with the Sulfur Smithing Stone 2, which we need to
Oh, yes.
upgrade our special
I
weapon.
should say,
But first,
if
to
you
do
venture
that,
north
we
to
need to
Ray
get our
Lucaria
weapon
and come
buff.
across
So
a
to do
genuine
that,
blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you,
Bro.
I reckon.
Can I look like this dude at the end? Like, I'm trying to look like this. Like, have a wolf's face? Shit is sick.
we need to travel to the north of the first step way to the Gamefront Ruins resting spot once again, just here on the map. And once you get here, we'll be heading down this path to the north of the beacon just over here. Make sure you mount up and then head down through the gatehouse. Through the worst barricade I've ever seen in my life. I mean, you can literally jump through the barricade torrent and just proceed up the hill until you find the next beacon seed as you pass this golden tree. Make sure you grab that, then carry on down the path and push very then rest at the next.
Robert, do they have like dragon armor that makes me look like a dragon or something? That would be so sick. I would literally bust.
Stop. You can find another stone just here at the Storm Hill Shack if you pop up within Scattered. About head off the hill and down this path onto the bridge and onwards. Find another stone. And carry on down the path.
I think so far. Okay, yeah, because I'm trying to. That would be so sick.
And rest at the next site of grace just here. So, you can find another stone piece just here at the Storm Hill Shack if you pop up the new Scattered. On the mountain, head up the hill and down this path onto the bridge and onwards around Stormdale Castle. So head up the hill and follow where I'm going down this dirt path just through the trees where it goes to the right here. If not to the energies, head underneath the big bridge and all the way across this bridge in front of you. Right at the end, you're going to see a cookbook recipe page. Then we can turn left and head down the rocks and right ahead. Actually a secret cave-like passage that goes all the way along the cliff wall here. It's a linear passage that goes around Stormdale Castle, and it may look very bushy and confusing, but don't worry, you won't get lost. It's extremely good. So just follow that cliff edge all the way along to the lake earlier. And carry on following the dirt path and on out here. The lake facing its resting spot. Grab the resting spot and check the map, and you'll see that there is another map marked symbol. So go ahead and mark it with the beacon in the base. Now I'm going to carry on along the dirt path, but make sure you stop off at the church of Hearing for yet another sequence. Head back to that dirt path, just continue to the left, down into the valley and through the trees here.
I think I've already done that. Sure.
And just go through that ahead. We're going to reach the lake shores and there's been a path just continue to the left, down into the valley and through the trees here. And then just go through that forest ahead. We're going to reach the lake shores, and there's another resting spot here you can use. Just continue down the open lake path towards the beacon that you placed earlier when you find the next backtrack. Make sure you get the enemies away though before you down the open lake path towards the beacon that you placed earlier where you find the next backtrack. Make sure you get the enemies away though before you try and pick it up. So once you've got the map fragment, you can head down again to the next resting spot to the north, just here. resting spot to the north, just here. Head down towards Hub again to the next resting spot to the north, just here. Next, if we open up our map and go directly north, that we've got a beacon just here. It's directly in line with the bridge on the right hand side. And now, if we look up the sky, let's travel on that. Very visible in the sky under the tree line. That all heroes, all villains, or a mix. Create the best 5-character team. We can find. And now, if we look up. Next, if we open up our map and go directly north, we've actually got a beacon just here. It's directly in line with the bridge on the right hand side. And now, if you look up in the sky, you can see, let's travel directly towards that beacon. Very visible in the sky along the tree line. That's where we're going to find another map fragment and another resting spot. Watch out for the giant monster that will fire projectiles at you. He spawns in this lake area just here. You can easily avoid them though by just going left and right successfully and like. And you'll see that the map fragment is near on people. If you get lost, open the map again and you'll see this map soon. That's where you need to go. So pick up the map fragment and rest of the site. As we can actually find another golden seed nearby. So open the map just to the west of these ruins. You can place the number. You need to get. So pick up the map fragment and rest to the second race. And then we can actually find another golden seed nearby. So open the map just to the west of these ruins. You can place another beacon just here. Then if we get on our head to the west, the edge of those ruins, you can actually find another golden seed nearby. So open the map just to the west of these ruins. You can place another beacon just here. Then if we get on our head to the west, the edge of those ruins, you can see that golden tree just behind the roof of the houses there. Pick up that seed and then once you grab it, just fast travel back to the site of Grace stand. So starting from that same side of Grace again, I'll click on that, go directly west to the Rose Church, which is this giant rock on the map. Place a beacon there and another one and open your map, pick up that seed and then once you grab it, just fast travel back to the site of Grace stand. So starting from that same side of Grace again, open your map, go directly west to the Rose Church, which is this giant rock on the map. Place a beacon there, and then another one at the when you open it, just like I did in the video. And now we can head directly west to those beacons that we just played. This is basically leading us to the Rose Church. Going to find another resting spot. the entrance with the map, and we just want to put a beacon around the north of the church. So from the entrance to the Groves Church, you'll see there's like a little scarab beetle pushing some sticks along. Go ahead and kill that, and after it's dead, it's going to unlock the Blood Blade gun, which is essential to our character, but we can't use it yet. So after we've done that, resting spot that we just came from. Open on the map again, and directly south of here, you can put another marker on this island. Now you'll see the beacon in the distance, and you can just head towards it. This is going to be where we can pick up the dexterity of crystal, which boosts our dexterity by 10 points for 3 minutes with the flask on head towards it. This is going to be where we can pick up the dexterity of crystal, which boosts our dexterity by 10 points. Now you'll see the resting spot that we just came from. Open up the map again and directly... You can put another marker on this island. You see the beacon in the distance, and you just need to this is going to be where
I think I was gonna die.
Dexterity paying attention. Which boosts our dexterity by 10 points 3 minutes with the flask on Wanderer's Visit. It's in the small little bomb on the island here, and once you have it, you can just fast travel back to the Academy resting spot that we also want to turn. From here, we'll actually be heading to the teleporter. It's this.
It's very cool. Body ended all my rooms are all the way down here. It's interesting. Okay.
This little block with
Yeah.
travel back to the Academy resting spot that we also unlocked earlier. From here, we'll actually be heading north to the town.
Maybe the Academy resting spot.
Map. It's this small little rock with kind of like a bubble around it. Just place a beacon next to it. Now we can head west, resting spot to the beacon in the distance there. It's really not hard to miss. You can just head over the open roofs of the village here towards the teleport, and that teleport is going to skip us all the way to the northwest end of the lake, and it saves us all the time walking.
This place looks so cool. It's wild.
To go through that teleporter, we're going to spawn right in front of the map fragments for the whole area. And as you can see, we're now here. Next, we can follow the dirt road all the way to the north through the ruin here. Just head straight through the ruins, and you actually find there's a fake moon at the other end. You can hit to reveal that illusion. Then you can rest out the resting spot here, and now we can talk to the giant blacksmith who actually sells sword at the other end. You can hit to reveal that illusion. Then you can rest out the resting spot here, and now we can talk to the giant blacksmith who actually sells some of the smithing stones. Which we will need to upgrade our weapons. At this point, though, you probably need to find some room. So you can, if you like, with barrel, times for the hunt down route. But to get the cyber smithing stone one, which the blacksmith doesn't sell, we actually need to upgrade our weapons. At this point, though, you probably need to farm some room. So you can, if you like, head back to the barrel over here on the map. You can do that farm a couple more times for another hunt down route. But to get the cyber smithing stone one, which the blacksmith doesn't sell, you actually need to travel back to the barrel. Once you're arrived,
Why can't I use my map? I can't use my map.
reach the blacksmith hut.
After all.
Doesn't sell. We actually need to travel back to walk back home. Once you arrive, we're now going to be following this giant red burning fire way along the map. Just mount up and just carry on following it going across the cliff here. And we're eventually going to reach a cliff edge. Quite easy to jump the gap here, but do take care that you don't live between. And once across, if you actually do continue following that red burning wall, then line up the slings of bricks. That correctly you want them.
Bro, the level just started. We're already getting overrun. Let's get out. Build this crossbow tower as fast as possible. I don't even think I have a choice. Quickly.
So many dragons here.
That was close, but that should take care of things. Wait, never mind. More guys. I should have saw that coming. Anyway, we can't handle this without a second crossbow tower. Maybe a wall block in this path. That should be close. Wait, now we have
Oh, that was scary.
When does then?
Then line at another site of race, which I actually recommend you not do. But so here on the map, at the smothering rest spot of Gwendolyn Lane. Once we're here, head southeast towards the cliff edge. Just be careful here because you do need to land the tombstones just below the cliff edge here. Then we can pop down. Somehow I didn't do that and survived, so I was like, I'll just carry on. Just be careful here because you do need to land on the tombstones. Once we're here, head southeast towards the cliff edge. Just be careful here because you do need to land the tombstones just below the cliff edge here. And then we can pop down. Somehow I didn't do that and survived, so I was like, okay, I'll just carry on. But once at the bottom, in the lake of Scarlet Falls, you can just run along the chair, and then we can pop down. Once we're here, head southeast towards the cliff edge. Just be careful here because you do need to land on the tombstones just below the cliff edge here. Then we can pop down. Somehow I didn't do that and survived, so I was like, okay, I'll just carry on from here. But once at the bottom, in the lake of Scarlet Falls, you can just ride along the bottom of the cliff to the east. As soon as you see the thing in the cliffs, you can actually head down that.
Yeah, this looks gross.
Scarlet Falls. You can just ride along the bottom of the cliff to the east. As soon as you see an opening in the cliffs, you can actually head down that into the valley. Then we can just ride all the way to the end of that mountain. Way to be able to pop up the mountain and wrap up all the somber spinning stuff. Fine. If you think about this as a pretty harmless ride, it looks quite interesting. It's not. And if you want to get the keys as well, which you don't need, you can just buy. Then head back out the way you came. Now, once you reach the entrance, go southwest to the Scarlet Lake again. And then you see some big street lines. Just go up those routes to the right hand side. And then look at that big swarm of cars to the right. Run through those guys. You see like some distance. That's what you can do with some of the spinning stuff. You could just buy a spin. Speaking of the spin, let's travel back on through those guys. You see like some low distance. That is what you can do with some of the spinning stuff. Or you could just buy a spin. Speaking of the spin, let's travel back to the giant spin now and upgrade our weapon. Now I've actually farmed 200,000 runes from killing the dragon times to level up. And we need to buy the giant spin now and upgrade our weapon. Now I've actually farmed 200,000 runes from killing the dragon times to level up. And we need to buy the giant spin now and upgrade the weapon. Now I've actually farmed 200,000 runes from killing the dragon required to level up. Now, you only need to buy the Super Smithing Stone 3 on the blacksmith. That's the only one we didn't get. And then we can upgrade our Bloodhound's Fang Weapon to +5. So we can use these Super Smithing Stones that we got earlier to do this. And in my next guard, Bloodhound's Fang Weapon to +5. So we can use these Super Smithing Stones that we got earlier to do this. And in my next guide, I'll actually be upgrading it to +10. So do subscribe if you can press the notification video. I'm carrying nothing this scene. Then we can also tell the blacksmith that all sentence and even that letting practice the carrier being impressed.
Oh, what shine I'm absorbed if you come I am after all. Brave tongue is 10th generation after leveling it, Karian's right conjure at his wineless youth. Blythe actually did that. Did he? Quite a rare occurrence for such a guarded soul as he. Perhaps he sensed something unusual about you. At any rate, if you're friendly with Blythe, I've something else that might suit you.
Next, we need to level up to level 50. At this point, you're going to have 29 vigor, which is kind of optional, depending how much health you want. And then in mind, endurance 20. I personally enjoy learning loss of dex, and we spiked not crystal teeth and plus 50% damage from power attacks. Again, that effect lasts for 3 minutes when you're driven. We can also go to Airlock Spell to a bit of the most important thing you need to know from moveset perspective is to use the left trigger to use your special attack, automatically dodging backwards. And then if you once you go, but if you just want to go ahead and level up to 150 as quick as possible, I actually recommend watching this guy next. If you want to farm 6,198,000 runes per hour, here is the best farming method in Elden and how to get there. This farm method works both online or offline, and you can do it solo. It's also still working after all patches and downloadable content which has been added to the game. But since you can easily mess this up, is a full step-by-step through and farming guide so you don't waste your time. But before you watch this video, just listen to me for the next 30 seconds so you know if this video is right for you. Because while this is regarded as the best farming Elden Ring, it actually isn't the easiest early farm location that you can do at level 1 as a new player. There's actually another farming method where you can farm the dragon repeatedly over the village. So I'll be linking a separate guide below if you're in that situation. So we're going to talk to Bypass and I'm going to exhaust all this dialogue, which just means we're going to talk to him repeatedly until he starts repeating himself. He's going to tell us to go to Stormvale Castle and defeat Godric and Grafton so we can obtain his great. This is the only odd part about this guard. If you can level up watching around the video, it's going to be pretty easy for you. So next one.
pointed you in his direction. He's boorish, blunt, and couldn't find his nose with both hands. But he's a good egg. I think the two of you are sure to find the best in one another. There are others of my people who yet survive. If the mood takes you when you meet one, then offer them some trade, or my people, which is why, but thanks to that, I think this makes your people the goodbye for now.
Braved, huh? Something else.
I'm gonna drop the stream. I'm gonna keep grinding in a bit, but I'm gonna watch the game and stuff. I don't know if Rob around if you're still here, but it's gonna be it for the stream. So I'll catch y'all later.